This is as much of your stuff that we could get, Crystal, plus a flower to feel better. Let's have a look inside this chest here. Oh yeah, that certainly does look like some of my stuff, and there is indeed a poppy in here. I'll savor that poppy, and I'll take this stuff here. There's a bit of a story, a backstory to all this stuff, and I'll get into that detail, but first, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode on the UnityCraft server. And I'm going to be going down here into my underbase and just prepare to go out. But before we do anything else, I'd like to get into the quick fact of the day. So today's quick fact is the finding of a 2015 study about procrastination were inconclusive because half of the participants didn't get around to finishing the survey. That was on a page 108 of 2024 QI facts to stop you in your tracks. It's a bit of a funny when you think about it. Oh, I do apologise about the Discord sounds going on. There we go, just grab some food. So, what has happened? Well, I've had a bit of a nasty spell of luck. I must have died a nasty number of times in a very hostile environment. And I'm certainly not helping with all the chickens that we have here. But first, I need to make sure that I've got some torches on me because I plan to go back to this hostile place and to try and rescue as much of the stuff as I can that has been lost to mobs. Unfortunately, a creeper did destroy a lot of my gear as well. This includes 2 suits of diamond armor and multiple diamond tools and weapons, and it's a very unfortunate thing. And at the time, I was going through a very bad moment in Minecraft. That's certainly a very lovely hat. Okay, I'll put that on, and I wonder if I can repair this. I've never really repaired in this game, but I'm just going to see if this is how it works. I don't know. I've never repaired before. No, okay, so this is to upgrade the gear, not repair the gear. Still got a lot to learn, and I don't think that's going to last me very well, but it is gold armor, and we all know gold armor doesn't actually last all that well in Minecraft. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and if not, let's make it a wonderful day. Oh, okay, this door I'm having a bit of trouble with. Okay, I'm having a lot of trouble with this door. It's just quicker for me to knock it down and put it back up. But I need something to stop the zombies attacking me and my villagers. I can certainly hear them, but I don't see them. And I might grab some berries before I go on my journey. I don't know what else to do about a door because zombies, I've noticed, attack wooden doors again, which is not something that I really want to have happen. So let's grab these berries, and as nighttime comes down upon, I can talk about what happened. So there's a little cave system near spawn, not too far from my place. You can see the entrance just on up there. It's very hard to see now that I think about it because it is mostly submerged in the ground, but I'll show you it soon enough. So I went caving, and I was very fortunate to find a cave that no one had really touched, and I located a lot of copper and a bit of, no, actually it was a lot of coal, and there's a spider right there. I'm just going to deal with him quickly, and a lot of iron too. So I think I got about 2 or 3 stacks of each, and there goes my gold armor, and I had my diamond armor and diamond tools on me, and I got stuck in a very precarious situation where I was completely surrounded, and 1 second everything was all peaches and cream, and then well, that was Crystal's tower to get away from a baby zombie, and then I was completely surrounded by mobs and I got absolutely obliterated. And you can see part of the mining that I've had done here, and it was near a spawner. And I was very excited because I found a spawner, and I was just inching towards the spawner, just down here, and I got absolutely destroyed. And then I came down here maybe 7 or 8 times with armor, and then less armor, and then less armor, to the point where I had no armor left, and I just kept dying. And oh boy, and a creeper, just like that, managed to explode near where I had died previously. And I lost a whole heap of my stuff, and it was not a very good day for me. So my kill count has gone up on the server, and I was panicking and freaking out and very, very upset. And Adzi and Crystal came to my rescue, or tried to, but even they struggled against the nightmare that was going on down here. And at one point, after death number 8, I had to stop and I had to say that's enough, and I walked away. Here we go, here's the spawner. And I was very, very upset and very, very cross, but I calmed down, and this is what I wanted to find out. It doesn't look like it's been touched by anybody else, and finding an untouched spawner is a relatively rare thing. And this here looks like it's a spider spawner, which I might be turning into a farm. In fact, I most definitely will turn into a farm so I can get spider's eyes and string. And the string will be good if I have a Fletcher. Fletcher, I think that's what they're called. One of the... Oops. Oh my goodness. It was just like that. That spider, I could not help but notice, was using one of my... Oops, no, respawn. I think it was wearing my diamond sword. Using my diamond sword and wearing diamond armor. So, yes, that was pretty much a good reminiscence. That was a not a reimagining, but a reconstruction of what it was like for me. So I'd be down there, surrounded by baby zombies and creepers and skeletons, and I would just get hit twice, even with my shield up, and I'd have to respawn, and it was oh so frustrating. And I'm not gonna lie, I did get very, very salty about it, but eventually I'd stopped playing, and I just had to let go of everything that I'd lost, even though Ads and Crystal were sacrificing themselves and their tools to try and rescue my stuff. And I just had to go and let go of it all. But I'm going to do my best now to rescue my stuff once again. And let's take a pick, and let's see, we'll take a bow, because I think I'm going to need to use a bow to deal with these zombies from a distance. Not zombies, skeletons from a distance, because they are making it very hard for me. And I'm really hoping I'm not going to be reliving the death loop that I was living earlier today. So I'm just going to try and light up the area and attack from a distance and look after myself. And I need arrows, and I don't have much of anything, so I'm just going to use what I've got here and make some arrows. If I could have a skeleton spawner nearby that I could turn into my arrow farm, that would be fantastic, but I don't. So it's usually one thing I will usually, if I'm playing on a survival map by myself, I will set up base very close to a skeleton spawner, and then just turn that into an XP farm, and have my every arrow I could need. It's never ending, so it's kind of good to yeah, I forgot to grab some food, so I'll grab these berries right now. So it's never really a problem. Once you've got a skeleton spawner that you can convert, it's nice to be able to get as much arrows as you could possibly need. But that's not my situation at the moment. Right now, it's just a case of me trying to rescue the few things that I've got that are still down there, currently being worn by skeletons or zombies. I'm not too sure. I guess we're going to find out. And I think those poor eggs that I threw fell into the void, so that's unfortunate. Oh, dearie me. But yes, one thing I have to remind myself... No, I can't see any baby chickens down there. One thing I have to remind myself is that everyone gets mad, and it is not bad to get mad. You need to just know how to handle it, how to handle the situation, and yesterday I didn't do a very good job of that, and I could feel guilty about it, but nothing good will come from feeling guilty about it. I have to learn from it, grow from it, and try to become a better person from it. Now I can hear a skeleton lingering around here somewhere, so I'm just going to have my bow out. Oh, it's got my name on it, apparently. Edward's bow. That's nice. What a lovely gift. This was given to me, I think, by Dice. I'm not too sure. Or maybe it was Corey. I'll have to double check and find out. But I can hear... Oh, golden apple. That golden apple... I wasn't carrying one. I think that whatever... Oh, okay, this is not good. He's decked out in all the best gear. I think that's my gear. As you can see, one hit was devastating enough, so I may have to fall back once I've got everything, so that way it doesn't despawn. What's he carrying? Oh, gunpowder from the creeper, I think. So I'm not too sure what happened down here, but that skeleton had a golden apple. and I don't know where that came from. Most peculiar. Let's get rid of that zombie flesh because I won't need that. And I've got my fair share of shields and diamond swords now. So, yeah, I think I want to make sure I light everything up. I remember near the end of it, I was running down here just trying to get away from all the mobs. And I came to this I was hiding in that corner, and I came to this very dangerous dead end. So it was not a situation that was very good for me, I must admit. Okay, so let's just put that diamond pickaxe there. We can use this with the fortune to get the extra coal because I'm still in need of all the resources. And I'll grab all this stuff while I can because I don't think I'm the wealthiest person on the server at the moment. In fact, I think I'm far from it because I don't have a shop yet that's stocking regular wares and whatnot. So I may have to get a wriggle onto that. And I was hoping to sell potions, but I don't know if potions are a high-ticket item or not, and I found out today that slime blocks are pretty important, so I do have a few, and I might sell a few here and there just to try and make a little bit of extra cash. And if it's... oh my word, okay, that's another skeleton right there with another diamond sword, probably enchanted as well. I can't tell because I'm fleeing, and all I can see is a skeleton running after me. He's still running after me. Okay, we just need to back up. Gain the ground, be careful of that ledge, and oh, there's a skeleton here too. Okay. And I don't have much luck with the shields in this game, and I don't know why. I'm just relieved to see that the other skeleton has stopped chasing me, so it gives me a chance to catch up with my food. I'm just glad that these skeletons don't, or any mob now, won't respawn if they've got your stuff, so which is good, because after all the brouhaha that went down here, the first couple of deaths, I was able to, or I stepped away. My wife and I, we drove out quite far away because we had to rescue a kitty that had just had surgery and needed a place to stay. And no one was able to look after this poor cat. And so we put up our hands and said we'd look after her. And so we drove away, and I can hear the skeleton around. Sounds like they're to my right, so there's a little cavern that kind of circles up and around just above me. So I am going to just make sure my food and health is on full before I do this, in case anything unfortunate happens. There we go, eat some lovely baked potatoes. Okay, I just want to make sure that that skeleton's not going to fall down. There's a creeper. I think I might deal with the creeper first, just because I don't want the creeper to come out and get me from behind. So we've rescued a little cat, and she's a tabby, and her name is Molly, and she's a lovely little baby. And let's see, I see the skeleton there. Maybe a little bit higher. Can we get the shot? We got the shot. There we go. And we got some more things. Okay. What have we, let's see. I certainly, okay. Some of the stuff I recognise, but I'd never had chainmail boots. At least I don't think I did. So there's a good chance that maybe that could be crystals, or it could be adze. I don't know. But yeah, I'd never had a sword with fire aspect on it either. So I don't know what to do with that. I know fire aspect swords can be very dangerous things. And I'm just going to cover up this ground here. And I need to find a way to make a spawner to get as many, a way to, well, get as many drops as I can from a spider spawner, which is interesting because spiders, well, they can drop as far as they want, and I don't think they take any damage at all. Well, okay, it seems to be a lot more peaceful now than it was a little while ago. Let's just make sure there's no other mobs around here. Before I do, I'm just going to grab this copper. You can hear that zombie having a little dance around. Oh, and there's some iron here too. Let me get a torch down. Okay, as long as, I guess if the zombie can't hear me, or can't see me, it's okay. There we go, grab all that. Lovely. And I certainly do need some more coal, so I'll grab that. And I'm hoping that either today or tomorrow I can turn that spider spawner into the spider eye farm. And I think having... oh, whoa, my goodness. Okay, there's a lot of mobs in this little cave right here. And, oh, okay. I knew I hadn't gotten away fast enough. Let's let him come to me, shall we? Okay, just waiting patiently. I know you're around here somewhere. There we go. Okay, taking care of the situation is what we're doing. Oh, that zombie decided to move into this little, hello, carve out that I put in the wall. Deary me. Okay, now things are getting a little bit more complicated. I might take the bow out and, oops, get that creeper down as quickly as I can. And, actually take care of these zombies. I shouldn't be using the bow because I just realised I've got a very limited supply of arrows. Well, I can't pick up any of those arrows, unfortunately. Let's get our health back up, and we'll continue through this very dangerous cave. Okay, let's use some of the last arrows we've got just to deal with that creeper, and then we can take care of these spiders with the sword. And then hopefully that will be the last of the mobs. I'm not having much luck hitting these spiders either. I seem to have a good chance of surviving when I'm here, so let's just, there we go. I think I'll use that ledge from now on if I'm getting chased down by anything. So here we go. This is the part of the cave I never got this far before. So I might take this opportunity to grab myself some coal. I'm just being very, very nervous at the moment, looking around, seeing what's around. But yeah, so we got a new cat. The cat is very lovely, very sweet, and very affectionate. Our other cat, who's a boy cat, he has been desexed. It seems to be okay. We've only let them have brief introductions with each other, but this other cat was living on the street or living in someone's garden, so obviously they're going to be very defensive and making sure that they're safe. So we're just trying to keep the cat in our room and make sure that she feels comfortable, and we're doing our best to make sure the other cat doesn't feel like he's getting replaced either. So it's a bit of an interesting situation, and I'm hoping he's not going to be not going to be too upset. So we'll keep her in the room for about a week as she settles in, and then we'll keep introducing him just for very short visits, and hopefully they'll be able to play with each other very soon and become friends. But unfortunately, it's not as easy as just saying, hey, you guys are living together now, so so you guys can be good friends. No, they have to learn to trust one another. And so we got our new cat about a month ago, and it's very sad that the first cat my wife and I ever got together passed on, and it was a very interesting moment in my life, a very sad moment in my life, and it's taken me a little while to kind of work through the grief. And again, this is all a natural process, and I don't need this zombie flesh, but I'm certainly doing my best to get through the grief, and I might find a way if I can repair that diamond helmet, but I do need to get rid of some of the stuff. I don't need any bones. Yeah, it's all part of life, and one of the things about owning a pet is realizing that someday the animal, like all of us, no one lives forever. The animal will pass on eventually. And I never grew up on a farm or anything like that where death of an animal was a day-to-day thing. But I certainly know that it has to happen. It doesn't make it any easier knowing this. We've got ourselves a nice vein of materials here. Boy, oh boy, I'm certainly getting a fair share of things. Can certainly hear lava and other things going on in the background, and I can hear that as well. And if I'm not mistaken, those are amethyst blocks that are being walked on by something. I'm guessing a mob that's spawned in there. Oh, what can I get rid of that I'm not going to be too upset? I guess I can lose the string. I can have as much string as I could possibly need in the very near future. So I think I may have found myself a geode. My very first geode as well. A spawner and a geode. Okay, there's nothing in here, so I'm not too worried about that. But before I check out the geode, I think I may just go home and drop off all this stuff, because as you can see, I don't have a single bit of space, and I don't want to throw anything out because I don't want to waste it, do I? The strings and the berries, though, are very easy to replace. Not so much the redstone dust. And as I was heading my way home, I got caught by this little fellow. He decided to wake wake me up as I was sleeping in my little wagon over there. And I can't manage to... Oh boy, okay. I don't want to die here just yet, so I may have to flee. Run away! And we're back in the cave. I can certainly hear more mobs and more bad things dancing around, but before I go and check out this geode that we have, I might... Oh, more coal. Not coal, more copper, which is lovely. I hope I can use this copper for good things. Not too sure how much of it I can make out of what I've got, but I know that I had quite a few stacks, and it doesn't exactly translate well to a lot of blocks, that's for certain. But I'm going to put a little sign down here so no one thinks they can come and sneaky and destroy it or take care of it and turn it into their own thing. And I'm not doing a very good job with typing this. After many... Maybe I should emphasize... Hang on. After many deaths, there we go, show that I worked hard for it, and so did Ads and Crystal as well. This spider... No, I don't like the... I mean... People might understand that it's an abbreviation, but I wish I could write in a smaller font. This spawner has... this spawner is claimed... I'm not doing much. There we go. Claimed by Edward. There we go. So I'm hoping people will respect the sign and not destroy this, and I will be able to turn it into something marvelous. Yes, definitely a spider spawner, and not the easiest of mobs to grind, but I found a very simple water design which kind of traps them as they travel up, and then they can pass on and drop their loot, and that can go funnel into a hopper, so I can stay AFK and grab all the spider's eyes I need for potions and whatnot. But right now, I think there is... This is most definitely a geode, because they've got some basalt and they've got that white block there. And guess we go in. And I think I just destroyed one of the rare blocks as well, which spawns it, but I believe there's a geode farm, a few of them on the server, so I'm not too worried about that. Well, this is the first geode I've ever been in, and it's kind of cool that they make a noise. Interesting. Very beautiful. I may have to get to harvesting this. Okay, so as you can see, we've certainly got a fair share of raw materials right here. I've cleared out most of it, and I've accidentally broken a few of the spawning blocks. I'm not too worried about the blocks up there. But I've managed to maintain and retain most of what was there with the spawning blocks. But I think that will do it for about today. I've managed to conquer this cave. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Thank you for joining me on this lovely day, and I'll see you guys in the future. Bye bye.